Diagnosed since 2008 with fibromyalgia.
That's correct.
Okay.
Actually, how it actually happened was, I woke up one day and I wasn't able to move my whole body. And I called the doctor and she asked me to go a couple of days later. The next day I called, I still couldn't move. I have carpal tunnel in both arms.
Okay.
I have problems with my knee, with my hearing. I went deaf when I was 40 years old. I was going deaf and they had to operate. Then they don't know where fibromyalgia actually comes from. It can come from an accident, it can come from a shock, it can come from, they actually don't know.
How was the pain prior to getting treatment? Like, if you could describe it.
No, the pain, it's your whole body, very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Out of nowhere you can feel as if somebody just punched your arm. You have pull muscles in the middle of the night, Charlie horses and stuff like that. It could be your ankle, it could be, you could have a pull muscle in your toes. It lasts 20 minutes, it can last 2 minutes, it can last an hour. There's certain things when you get pain in your back, I mean, you know what you can do. You do certain exercises, take baths, put cold compress on me.
Okay.
You have to do a lot of stretching. At the beginning, it was really scary because I was very weak. I'm very strong when I'm okay. I'm very strong, strength-wise. And there comes a time where you can't even move. And you're walking and you're afraid because anything can happen and you don't have the mobility like you used to have. And it's frustrating. I had a lot of difficulty even doing my laundry. Taking the wet clothes out, it would hurt my arms. I can't carry things. So I have a cart. You have to adapt to a lot of things. And it takes at least 3 times to do anything as a normal person. It takes 3 times to get dressed. It takes 3 times longer to do things. So it's very, you have to plan your day.
Okay.
For 2 years I went through a lot of, they diagnosed me, they tried to diagnose me for other things and it wasn't. Okay. So when I found out it was fibromyalgia, I had no clue what it was. They sent me to Constant Lethbridge for 10 weeks. It's a rehabilitation center. That's where I learned how to do a lot of things. An hour of, there was meditation, there was a psychologist to see how, because I mean, there's people that are depressed. It helped a lot. It was a very good group. We had yoga, we did a lot of yoga and stuff like that. It was a very good group. They asked a lot of questions with nutrition and all kinds of stuff, so it helped. They did a very, very good job. They taught a lot. I liked the group. I liked the group a lot because I didn't understand what it was at the beginning. You can't expect other people to understand it either. They think you're lazy. They think you don't want to do things. It's an excuse, and so you have to deal with other people. You can't see it. If you look at me, it's like it's not like I have a broken leg and a lot of even my good friends, they forget sometimes. You know, they're asking me, "Oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?" It's like I have to crack my back.
What type of exercise did they prescribe to you?
Physical exercise,
yes.
As much as you can do. You just have to keep moving and moving no matter what it is. Cleaning the house, walking, biking, swimming's good. Anything that you can do. If I don't exercise, it's really bad.
Okay.
It's very bad. You have to force yourself constantly to do things.
Okay.
It depends on what you eat also. Things that you eat, it can swell you.
Okay, so really with nutrition could really play a big
time.
Was there something you couldn't eat or in particular that would just really...
I'm supposed to stay away from coffee, Coca-Cola, chocolate, stuff like that. At one point I was diagnosed as being borderline diabetic and my cholesterol was high. So I immediately stopped coffee, sugar and salt. And everything was back to normal because I did lose weight at one point and it's better, you move better, you function better. Sleep is very important also. Working out during the day and walking and doing things, it's tiring, you know.
Okay.
So I sleep a lot. Medication, and the medication they give me helps very much.
How would you describe a typical night before the medication?
Oh, I'd be up. I'd be up all hours. I'd be up all night and I'd sleep during the day. It was very broken.
You have to compensate.
I have to sleep with a pillow between my legs. I have a specific pillow I sleep with. My bed's hard. I have to have my room cooled off at night. Very low lights. Lights bother me. Sound bothers me. I like staying in cold because cold helps my body rather than heat.
You said this too, right? It helps with your elbows.
Yeah, it helps with my elbows because everything is so sensitive. If I put my elbow on the table, it hurts. it makes a big difference when you're on medication. So anyways, I stopped the antidepressants after I found out it was fibromyalgia, and I was getting along just with the medication and the exercise. And its attitude has a lot to do with it also. That's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.